short practice, something that we can do if maybe right when we wake up in the morning or as we're settling down for sleep or for rest. Maybe something that if you don't have time to do a full practice, that you can just kind of buzz through this and still get some of those benefits and just allow yourself to settle. So this is going to be a pretty relaxing one. We're not even going to really get up off of the mat or off seated. So sit up nice and tall. Let's get into it. So sitting up nice and tall, and just closing your eyes, feeling your breath, and allowing yourself to just settle in. Feeling that really natural and rhythmic rise and fall of your chest with each round of breath. As you inhale, sitting up a little bit taller, really reaching that crown of the head up to the ceiling. And then as you exhale, dropping the shoulders down and away from the ears. Keeping that focus on your breath. Using your breath as almost a bit of an anchor. Something to come back to bring you back to the present, bring you back to this moment. Keep breathing. I invite you to set an intention for your practice. Something to keep in the back of your mind as we work through our practice, but also the rest of our day or the rest of the week. Maybe it's trying something new or being gentle with yourself. Maybe it's being okay with sitting in the stillness or the pause. Maybe it's taking that extra few minutes to do something for yourself. Beautiful. Begin together with 3 rounds of breath. So sit up really nice and tall. If it feels good to you, you can bring your hands together to your heart. It's a really nice way to just kind of bring it in. And together, we'll take a great big inhale, filling up those lungs, feeling the expansion in the ribcage, and then exhale, sighing it out. Again, big inhale. Exhale, sighing it out. Last one, big inhale. Ribcage expands, heart lifts, collarbones gently drift apart, and then exhale, sigh it out. Beautiful. You can drop the hands down to your knees. And we'll just do a few little rolls of the head, so waking up all those little joints in the neck. So moving really slowly and intentionally, just rolling the head around. Pausing anywhere you might feel a bit more tension, breathing into it, and then moving on. And then on the next breath, go ahead and reverse the circles, going the opposite way. One more breath. And then gently, on that last inhale, just drop the chin to the chest. Exhale, let the head get really heavy, lengthening the muscles at the back of the neck. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, drop the right ear to the right shoulder and reach the left arm out, tent the fingertips. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Reach the right arm out if you want a bit more. Big deep breaths. Staying really present. Inhale back to center. And then exhale, allowing yourself to get really heavy in your seat. Gently opening your eyes. Beautiful. So from here, we're going to bring the right hand out to the side. Have a slight bend in that elbow. Take a big breath in. And then as you exhale, you're going to reach that left arm up and over. So big stretch through the left side. The more you reach, the bigger of a stretch you'll start to feel through that whole left side of your body. Beautiful. And then as you inhale, you're going to start to open the chest. So it's almost like you're doing a little baby back bend. Chest lifts up to the sky. That left arm starts to reach back over your head. Beautiful. Keep breathing. One more big inhale. And then as you exhale, the left hand's going to come down to the ground. So left arm is down. And you're going to reach the right arm straight up. So we're doing like a little half circle here. Reach with the right arm. Beautiful. Then you're going to start to twist. So your chest is going to start to twist to the left. And you're going to reach out as far as you can with the right hand. From here, go ahead and drop the right hand down to the mat. And you're just going to crawl yourself around, facing the front of your mat again. And just doing a little forward fold over your crossed legs. You just did a big circle. Let yourself hang heavy over those legs. Big deep breaths. Inhale, come back up to center. Walking yourself up, sitting up nice and tall. We'll do the same thing again on the other side. So this time the left arm comes down to the mat. Slight bend in that elbow. Inhale and then reach the right arm up and over. Big stretch through the left side. The more you reach with that right hand, the bigger of a stretch you'll feel all through that right side. And then as you inhale, start to open up the chest. So you're bringing the chest up towards the ceiling. That right arm starts to reach back behind you. One more breath. Beautiful. And then exhale, drop the right hand down to the mat. The left arm's going to reach up and over. And then exhale, start to spin the chest down to the mat. Really reach with that left hand. And then drop the left hand down and just crawl your way back around to the front. Hinging at those hips, doing that little forward fold over those crossed legs. Go ahead and release the muscles of the neck, so let the head hang really heavy. One more breath. Inhale, come back up to center. And then exhale, making our way onto all fours. Stacking those shoulders right on top of your wrists, hips over the knees. We'll just do a few rounds of cat-cow. As you inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, really rounding through the spine, push through the hands, tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, belly drops, heart lifts. Exhale, round through the spine. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale, round. Two more. Inhale. Exhale, round. Last one. Inhale, belly drops, heart lifts, look up. Exhale, round through the spine, tuck the chin to the chest. And then inhale, coming back to center. From here, go ahead and come back down into seated. And we're just going to bring the soles of our feet together. So coming into Baddha Konasana or butterfly pose. So soles of the feet together, the hips fall apart. You can grab onto, I like to grab on just at my ankles. And I want you to sit up really nice and Take a big breath in. And then as you exhale, just start to let yourself sink in and surrender into this one. This one's pretty intense. If you're pretty flexible in this position, you can start to walk your hands down maybe to the toes, or drawing your forearms down towards the mat. But you don't have to by any means. And we're going to just sit here for a moment. Staying really present with our breath, using it as that anchor, so as our mind starts to get busy and drift away, just come back to your breath. Noticing what happens when you sit in these poses, noticing how the mind, or if the mind likes to wander, or if you start to get fidgety. Just acknowledge it. No judgment, just acknowledge it. And then gently shift that focus back to your breath. Inhale, go ahead and sit up if you're leaning over. And then gently, as you exhale, draw the knees back together. You can use your hands to help you. Reach the left leg out in front of you. Tuck that right knee in really close. So closing off that knee joint. And then go ahead and drop that right knee out to the side. Sit up really tall. Take a big breath in. And then as you exhale, hinging at the hips, coming into a forward fold over that left leg. Now you can stay sitting up nice and tall. Or if you have a little bit more freedom in the hamstrings, you can start to work yourself down, maybe grabbing onto the back of your foot, the bottom of your foot. Maybe you're on your shins. Or maybe if you're really flexible, you can start to drop the forehead down to the knee. Find your version of this pose, whatever suits you best. And just allow yourself to sink in and settle. Coming back to that anchor, coming back to your breath. Noticing the sensations in your body. Maybe noticing how they change over time. Inhale, start to walk yourself back up, really nice and slow. And then as you exhale, you're just going to pivot your hips so that you're kind of at a 45-degree angle. So it's a bit of a wider stance. So I just kind of pick my hips up and turn about to a 45-degree angle. And then again, you're going to take a big breath in, and then as you exhale, start to hinge at the hips. So you're kind of coming over that foot this time, with the right foot. And you might start slow, like I'm pretty tight in this position. So you might start here. And then as you breathe, and as your muscles start to loosen up and relax, you might be able to come down onto your forearms. Keep that left leg engaged, so keep squeezing the muscles of the left leg. Keep breathing. With each exhale, allowing yourself to sink in a little bit more. Finding that version of the shape or the pose that suits you best. Honoring your body and what it's telling you. No need to push it. This is for you. Inhale, go ahead and come back up to center. And then as we exhale, we're going to face the hips to be square again, and we're going to come into a wide leg straddle pose. You might need to wiggle around a little bit to get those sits bones on the mat. And again, taking a big inhale, sitting up really nice and tall, and then as you exhale, hinging at the hips, working your way to your version of this pose. Being slow and gentle with yourself. Maybe checking in with the left leg versus the right. We've done a lot with the left leg. Can you notice a little bit of a difference between how the left is feeling versus the right? Use your breath to target those sticky spots. Inhale, go ahead and roll back up. And then we'll draw the right leg straight out in front of you, bending the left knee, hugging it in nice and close, and then dropping it out to the side. So we'll do the exact same thing over the right leg now. So inhale, sit up really nice and tall. And then exhale, hinging at the hips. Finding the spot that suits you best. Keep engaging the muscles of the legs, so keep those legs really active. Allowing yourself to settle in. Inhale, go ahead and roll on up. And then exhale, kind of pivoting those hips again, opening up. Take a big breath in, sit up nice and tall, squeeze the muscles of the legs, and then exhale, hinging at the hips. Coming into that little bit of a wide leg, forward fold. Keep breathing. Your breath as that anchor to keep you present. Maybe sinking in, settling a little bit more. Inhale, go ahead and come back up. And then exhale one more time, coming into that wide leg, straddled forward fold, opening up the legs, inhaling, sitting up really nice and tall, and then exhale, hinging at those hips. Feeling your breath. In with the right versus the left again. Noticing if it's any different or if it's still feeling the same. Inhale, come back up to center. And then exhale, go ahead and make your way onto your backs. Tucking the knees into the chest, give them a really good squeeze. Go ahead and go for that rock and roll side to side if that feels good. Drop the soles of the feet onto the mat. Cross the left ankle over the right knee, and then hugging it in until you feel that stretch through the left hip. One more breath. Exhale, release. And we'll switch sides, right ankle, left knee. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, release. Reach the right leg out in front of you. Bring the arms out into a T. Squeeze the left knee in, and then exhale, drop the left leg over to the right, coming into a nice big twist. Holding here for a breath. Inhale, come back to center. Reach the left leg out. Right leg comes up, knee to the chest. Take a big breath in, and then exhale, dropping it over to the left. Finding that twist. Inhale, come back to center. And then exhale, reach the legs out in front of you. Arms can come down to rest by your side, palms facing up. Or if you're more comfy with them resting on your belly, you can go for that too. And we'll just rest in our final pose of Savasana. If you're doing this before bed, it's really nice to just stay here and let this be you falling asleep. Just bring that awareness back to your breath. And just start to let the legs get really soft and relaxed. So much so that the feet just gently start to drift apart. The muscles at the front of the hips are long and soft. And you can feel that natural and rhythmic rise and fall of your chest with each and every round of breath that you take. The shoulders are down and away from the ears. And the head is resting in that perfect place that allows the muscles of the neck to gently switch off and relax. The jaw is unclenched. The muscles of the face are soft. The eyes are closed, and that space between your eyebrows is no longer holding any tension. Savasana. Gently bringing movement back to your fingers and your toes. Feeling that energy flood back to your body. If you feel like it suits you in this moment, you can roll over to your side and make your way up to seated. Sitting up nice and tall. Bringing your awareness back to your breath, maybe holding your hands together at your heart. Checking in with your body, allowing yourself to just be really present. Really feeling that space and freedom and flexibility that you've created within yourself during your practice. sending yourself gratitude for showing up onto your mat or to your practice. And sending gratitude to all those around you who support you and who are part of your community. We'll finish up together with one really big round of breath. So sitting up nice and tall, reaching the crown of the head up to the ceiling together. We'll take a great big inhale. Rib cage expands, the heart lifts. And then exhale, sighing it out. Letting go of any leftover tension or stress. Namaste. Beautiful. Thank you for joining me in that practice, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.